What you don't know about credit really can hurt you. But what you do know about credit can work to your advantage in the business environment where you need to fund your initiatives and to raise money and capital to do what you desire to do to take you from where you are today to where you want to be in 1, 3, 5, 10 years. So there are 6 C's to credit that I'm going to go over with you today: character, capacity, collateral, capital, conditions, and cash flow. The first is character. Character represents who you are. It represents your trustworthiness, your personal and business credit history, your integrity, your quality of references that you give to the lender or investor. Do you have experience in your business and the impression you make on the lender or the investor? So keep this in mind. It is you who are borrowing money in the name of your company, in the name of your LLC or your corporation or your sole proprietorship. Who you are, your history, how you've handled business and business relationships and credit in the past, whether or not you've paid your bills, really matters. And there are different ways to assess that are instruments a lender will use, but that record of your life will affect your ability to borrow money for your next business venture. The second C is capacity. Capacity. What is your capacity and your business's capacity? Is your company able to repay the amount borrowed? The lender and the investor only make money and only really stay in business and able to help other people if the borrower pays. So how soon can you generate a positive cash flow is a part of assessing your capacity. And you have to understand the ups and the downs and be realistic in reporting these things in your plan. When will you show a profit? It will probably not be the second day of business. So you want to be honest in your assessment, realistic and yet ambitious. How large will your profit be? And can your profit be sustained? And can you reflect the answers to these questions in your business plan and in your financial projections? Collateral is the third C of credit. That is, do you have anything that you can make available to the bank to guarantee their repayment should you not be able to make the regular payments? These are additional forms of security. It could be a secondary source of repayment. It could be a third-party guarantee. It could be some tangible assets that could be liquidated. It could be property. It could be equipment. It could be your accounts receivable. That is what people owe you. It could be your inventory, but it creates a certain amount of leverage and guarantee and comfort for the lender or the investor to know that they won't lose money on you. The fourth C in credit is capital. Capital. That is the money that you have personally invested. There is a general rule of thumb that you need to have about 25 to 30% of your own personal investment skin in the game, we call it. And that can come from a number of sources. It can come from your own savings. It can come from your family, friends who believe in you. It can come from your value of equity of property you own. But it's your ability to save money and accumulate growth in owner's equity that impresses the lender and shows that you have something to gain, but also you have something to lose. That's going to make you work harder and better and smarter. The fifth C is conditions, and that involves both the local economic climate of the industry. Are you trying to sell coal to people who already have plenty of coal? Are you trying to sell ice on the ice? Or are you selling something that there is a genuine need for and demand and ability to pay in the community? And then the local economic climate of business. And then finally, the terms of the loan are a part of capital. The intended purpose for the loan is assessed, how much is requested, the length of the loan, and all of this factors into understanding, do you have enough capital? Have you fully capitalized this business, or have you come short in what you need to make this business work? The sixth C in credit is cash flow. Cash is king in business. Where is the money coming from to repay the debt obligation? Where will the money go? And have you figured in a cushion? Do you know how much cushion you need? And have you budgeted for a cushion? Well, these are the 6 C's of credit that your banker or your other lender or investor are evaluating as they look at your risk, how much of a risk you are in lending or investing money. How much of a possibility do your plans present to them? Are you worthy of the loan? You need to understand that investors live off investing, and banks and lending institutions want to make wise, profitable loans. That's what they're in business for. They're not out to shatter your dreams. They're out to work with you, but these are the areas that they're paying attention to. Perhaps you need a coach. Perhaps you need a mentor. You need help with your business plan. Several sources we'd recommend to you. Score.org, where you can receive a free mentor for developing your business plan. I'm a SCORE volunteer. And in addition to my businesses, SBA.gov, you can find many resources on both of those websites. And if you should want to contact me, workshopstogo.vip, and you can schedule a free complimentary first 30-minute appointment. Well, those are the 6 C's of credit. And we hope that this sparks some thinking in your mind. Again, more resources available. Stay in touch and be a part of the process. This has been brought to you by the Dream Factory, where big ideas have room to grow. I'm Tom Sims, and I look forward to talking with you personally.